As many people know, the SCP Mimicry update is now in public beta, and in my opinion is a little bit underwhelming. Not saying that the devs aren't putting in a lot of effort to make these updates big anymore. I mean, look at this room. Look at all the detail that they've added into it. I mean, even the scale on the desk works. Look at the new 939 model. Look at the new abilities.
I love dick, 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 I love...
Look. Okay, don't look at that. But still, I feel like some things are missing from this update. So here's some things I would add before the Mimicry update goes live. Okay, well, before we get into it, I want to break down how I want to do this. So there will be 3 groups: gameplay elements, new SCP items, and quality of life changes / miscellaneous. And these 3 topics will both be my ideas and the community's ideas. Also, join the official Secret Lab Discord server, link in the description. Okay, so on to our first group, gameplay elements. Now this is one that I suggested on the Discord server, and a lot of people agree with me on this one. So my idea is that when a door breaks, let's say from 096 busting it down, or a grenade busting it down, exploding it, whatever, the pieces of the door that fly towards you can damage you. Now, I said that the doors could do 20 damage, which could be a debate, it could be lowered some more, maybe it could be raised, I don't know. But on top of doing damage, if the door pieces hit you, you could get the concussed status effect for, let's say, 10 seconds. That could be lowered still, I think, which I'll show what that looks like here now. Now this one comes from Discord user Brobber4, and he states that explosions and gunshots should have a muffled sound effect the further you are from the origin of the sound. So, like, let's just say you're in entrance zone and someone from heavy containment zone is shooting their gun or something, or an explosion goes off, let's say. The sound would be muffled instead of it just being, just the regular sound that you would hear. He also linked a video of how this would work. I'll show you that now. So now we're on to our next category, new SCP items. Now the user I got this idea from has had their message deleted, but it was something like this. A ghost radio, where if you put the regular radio on 1-to-1, you could get a chance of getting this new radio. The ghost radio, when used, would have the same power draining rate as if you had the radio on ultra range, but it will allow you to speak with spectators. I mean, could you imagine that? Hello? Although a meme item, at most, it still would be pretty cool to see, and I wouldn't be mad at all if they implemented this. This SCP item comes from user WorstSLPlayer, which says to add SCP-429, the Clockwork Teleporter. You can pause here if you want to read the whole thing, but the TLDR is that when used, SCP-429 would teleport you to a room that you have previously visited in the zone that you are currently occupying. This SCP item would spawn at pillars, take 5 seconds to use, and upon being used, gives you a blindness status effect for 5 seconds. The reason I love this idea so much is because it's an alternative to using SCP-268, a great resource for getting away, to now using sort of a glass cannon item with the blindness and the RNG part of it. Now on to our final category, quality of life / miscellaneous. This one is more of a miscellaneous, and I really want this in the game. But thank God Raptor 1500 stated it a lot better than I did. Basically, every playable character in Secret Lab gets their own opening cutscene before loading in. For example, let's say you're a spectator, and before you turn into an MTF, a cutscene of a chopper going to a pickup zone picks up a bunch of MTF soldiers and then heads to the facility, where then you would see the chopper hit the ground and then you would just spawn in and play. I really think this would be cool, and it is my favorite suggestion out of this whole video, because I am a sucker for cutscenes. Are you tired of stinky old doors and endless hallways that never seem to change? Well, I've got a deal for you, because with these 3 new room layouts, we'll be sure to add all sorts of life to your facility. Look at this one right here. Now your facility guards can do something besides die in the first 30 seconds of the round. And this lounge, perfect for your heavy containment zone janitors and scientists to take a break after a long day at work. And for our hungry hippos out there, a cafeteria, where your fellow scientists can all have lunch together. But wait, that's not it. Because the SCP Foundation is so secure, we'll throw in some railings at Surface Zone, because we value everyone's safety. Thank you everybody for watching the video the whole way through. This took a lot of planning, editing, and encouragement from my end. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe and like the video so I can get recommended more in YouTube's algorithm. And also, I'd love to see your ideas in the comments, and hell, even iron out some of the things I've already mentioned. Hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you later.
Why the hell can 096 break this door? It's open! It's behind the fucking wall!